Okay, good evening all. Can you hear me?
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Okay, so let's start. Last day, what we were discussing is about internet. Actually, we just recall our memory. So what we have learned in grade 6, we just recall that, right? අපි හයේදී ඉගෙන ගත්ත දේවල් තමයි අපි මතක් කරේ. හරි? ලබන ගිය සතියේ මොකද most of you guys couldn't remember the stuff you have learned in most of you guys couldn't remember the things that you have learned in learn in grade 6. Therefore we just recall that last day. Okay, then today what we are going to do is we are going to do that like explore that further. Right, we are going to explore that further, and we are going to learn about some more, especially about searching internet. Right, internet search karane kohomad. Right, internet ekේ website විශේෂයෙන් websites වල information search කරන්නේ කොහොමද? How can we search information in websites in the internet? That is what we are going to discuss. Okay, can you tell me the difference between first of all, can you tell me the difference between search engine and web browser? Then ගොඩක් කට්ටියට ඔක පැටලෙනවා. So some students cannot remember the difference. Right? Therefore, can you tell me the difference between web browser and search engine? Web browser and search engine.
Sir, web browser provides a search engine.
Web browser
Provides a search engine.
It's not providing. Web browser is displaying search engines, right? It cannot provide actually, because search engine is some other. It's a website. Search engine is also a website. It is displayed by the web browser. It is displayed by the web browser because any website is displayed to the user by the web browser. The task of web browser is to display web pages to the users. Web browser is an application software. Web browser කියන්නේ application software එකක්. ඒක මොනවද කරන්නේ? web පිටු අපිට පෙන්නනවා. It will display web pages to us. That is an application software. Right? What then search engine? Search engine. Search engines, yes. What search engines does? Search engine මොකද කරන්නේ? Okay, when I ask this kind of question පුතේ, you don't need to turn on books. You don't need to turn books, right? So if you are intelligent, if you have something called intelligent, that means if you have something inside your head, you can basically get the answer. You can tell the answer from the question itself. What did I ask? I asked what is search engine. Okay, if I ask what is okay, if I ask what is okay, what is weaving machine? Or what is grass cutting? What is the usage of grass cutting machine? Grass cutting machine එකයි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ.
Cut the grass.
Okay.
Cut the
So
grass.
then why like juice blender is used?
To make the juice.
Yes, to blend and make the juice. Then why search engine is used?
To search something.
That is what called intelligent, right? So then can you understand what you are lacking of? You always think, did I study that? Can I see the note? Okay, can I check the note? Shall I browse the internet and tell you? Okay, is it there in the textbook? Those are the questions come to your head. That is not intelligent. That is called memorizing. I saw recently an article about a memorizing power of student. What he has done is he has by heart, he has studied, he has memorized the entire content of history book. That is wonderful memorization power, yes, but that is not required. right? What you need is intelligence, not the memorization power, because for the memorization or the memory thing, you have memory cards, storage devices, memories. So you don't want to think much about that, because we have devices to replace that, but we don't have a perfect device to replace your intelligence. Therefore, you have to use your brain properly. If I ask such questions, you have to think, what is search engine? That is to search something. Search what? What is the lesson that we are doing today?
A software made
Internet.
Internet. Then search engine should use to search things in the internet, right? Okay, the answer is there. That is how the intelligence should work. If I ask question, what is search engine? The question again. So from the question you are thinking, a search engine is something used to search. What? The things in the internet. You can search the things in the internet using search engines. That is how you should think, right? Okay, right. So please understand, and please understand with intelligence, right? Okay, then I need to ask one thing, right? Okay, let's write down this first. Otherwise, like you, there are some students who are traditionally into the remembering purpose now. So they come to the class just to write notes. There are some students like that. For them, we need to give their note. Otherwise, they will not remember. Okay, please write. There are millions of web pages. There are millions of web pages in World Wide Web. We can access those pages using and view them using a software. We can access those pages and view them using a software called, yes, blank. So what is the answer? Software called
Web browser.
web browser. You can access and view them using a software called web browser. So what are the examples? Examples for web.
Google, Opera, Explorer, Fire Explorer,
Internet Explorer,
Tor browser.
Edge, Tor, Google Chrome, then
About,
Mozilla Firefox, etc. Actually, this note is actually grade 6 note. I said that last day also. The things that you cannot remember is grade 6, not grade 8, right? Grade 6. Yashni Tonai Karadu. Ask.com, is it a web browser? Is it a software? I'm repeatedly telling that, right? So don't. So I have given this 3 times now. Grade 6, and I just went through the grade 6 stuff and remembered you. Now actually I'm giving this in grade 8 also. This is repetitive task, right? That is unnecessary. Okay, remember that in the one go. Examples for web browser, the software, these are software, web browser, Opera, Internet Explorer, these are software programs. Software programs of the web browser, these are the software programs. Okay, there are millions of web pages in the web page, and we can access those pages, view them using software called web browser. Examples for web browsers are Opera, Internet Explorer, Edge, Tor, Google Chrome, Mozilla, Firefox, Safari, Mozilla, Firefox, Safari. So those are examples for web browsers. Web browsers api dannawa. right? Examples for web browsers. These are the examples for web browsers. Then what? In these web pages, there are trillions of resources. Actually, I need to do a small correction. Here, please write websites, right? Websites. Millions of websites in the World Wide Web. Million websites here. Here, trillions of web resources, including web pages, images, videos, and other files. It is almost impossible to remember addresses of these resources, as there are many. So we can't remember. It's almost impossible, right? It's almost impossible to remember these things. So please write that. Right? There are millions of web pages. Those web pages are having trillions of pages, and it is almost impossible to remember their addresses. We cannot remember their addresses easily because there are trillions. The trillion is it possible to remember trillions of web pages, trillions of addresses?
No.
අඩුම ගානේ අර web browser and search engine කියන දෙකත් මතක තියාගන්න බෑනේ නේද? ඉතින් ආයේ තව කොහෙද trillions of web pages මතක තියාගන්නේ? Cannot remember the web browser and the search engine as well. So those are two things. But then what is the strategy? Strategy එක මොකක්ද ඒ හින්දා තියෙන? So what is the strategy? Yes, we can't remember. Then we need the solution, right? So how can we find them? Yes. කොහොමද අපි ඒව හොයාගන්නේ? How can we find them? Using
Using a search engine?
Using a search engine. So since we can't, like, there are like a lot of web pages to remember, we can't remember their addresses. There are a lot of resources. We can't remember their location. Therefore, we have search engines. ඒක හොයාගන්නේ search engine වලින්. අපි grade 6 වලදීත් මේක ඉගෙන ගත්තා. Right? So almost impossible to remember addresses of the, therefore please write down. There are many. Therefore, we use search engines to search these resources. Right? So can you tell me examples for some search engines? Can you tell me some examples for search engines?
www.google.com.
Yes, www.google.com.
Google.com.
Okay, that is correct. Can you tell me more? Okay, let's go to that google.com and see. So www.google.com. This is google.com. That is a search engine. So what else?
www.bing.com.
www.bing.com. Yes, that is also correct. Anything else?
www.duckduckgo.com.
Yeah, DuckDuckGo. That is also correct. And you can say ask.com, msn.com. Actually, now it is replaced by Bing, right? Yahoo.com, answers.com, okay, some of the above Please write down some of the above. මේ තියෙන සමහර ඒවා ඇත්තටම search engines. Truly search engines. Some of the above are truly search engines. අනිත් ඒවා බොරුද එතකොට?
No, others are softwares.
Software?
Sorry.
Portals. Some of these are portals providing more than searching facility. The searching වලට වැඩිය දෙනවා. මොනවාද දෙන්නේ searching වලට වැඩිය? Such as videos, news, advertisement,
Weather.
etc. Hari? ඉගෙන වැඩි විස්තර.
Sometimes they provide map.
Maps, yeah. Maps කියනවා maps දෙන්න ප්‍රශ්න.
Gossips.
Yeah, that is basically news, right? Okay, please write down this. I'll show I'll show the then after that I'll show you the examples, right? So what are the search engines? What are the portals? Let's try to identify. අපි බලමු එක එක බලලා search engine මොනවාද, portal මොනවාද කියලා අපි බලමු. So what are the search engines? What are the portals? අපි ඒක බලමු දැන්. හරි? Finish writing or still writing? Finish.
Finish, sir. No, sir.
Okay, write down quickly, then we can see the search engines and also the portals. අපි බලමු වෙන වෙනම මේවා කොහොමද හොයාගන්නේ කියලා. So let's try to find what are the search engines and what are the portals. You have to tell me, right? I'll show you. You have to tell me. Okay, I'll give you time to write down back. So first of all, tell me whether is this a search engine or portal?
Search engine.
Search engine. Okay, then I'll go to bing.com. Is it a search engine or portal?
Search engine.
Portal.
Portal.
ටිකක් portal එකකුත් වගේ හැබැයි ටිකක් search engine එකකුත් වගේ නේද? So it is like it is, you can tell this a search engine, right? This is a search engine. Okay, then msn.com. This is msn.com. Is it a search engine or portal?
Portal.
ඒක නම් portal. කොහොමද කිව්වේ? How did you tell?
There are news.
මේකේ news තියෙනවා. There are news, hotel booking, Facebook,
And
advertisements, advertisement, news, videos, and so live broadcasting, software, a lot of things are there. Okay, therefore this is a portal. Yahoo.com. Is it a search engine or portal?
Portal.
Portal.
It is also a portal. Why? So there are news, advertisements, trending things, and weather, whatever things like there. So those things are there. Therefore, you can say this is a portal. And answers.com. Is it a search engine or portal? Search facility is there, right? Is it a search engine or portal?
Portal.
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 Search engine.
Search engine. It's a search engine. Search facility is highlighted. The portal got the adu make a search facility එක තමයි වැඩි. මේකත් browse කරන්නමනේ දීලා තියෙන්නේ. This is also to browse. You can ask questions in answers.com, right? Let's say is sodium you can ask something like that. Will sodium carbonate give oxygen on heating? Okay, something like that. It will suggest us a question we can ask. Will sodium carbonate give oxygen on heating? So likewise, you can ask questions here. You can ask questions and get the answers. So similarly, you have another one, ask.com. Is it a search engine or portal? It seems portal, right? Search facility is there, but it's portal. But me ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ පොතේ හැටියට පුතේ all are search engines, right? So according to your syllabus, all are search engines. මොකද ඒකේ එහෙම දීලා නැහැ. ඉතින් ඔයාලගේ මට්ටමට දීලා තියෙන්නේ ඔක්කොම search engine කියලා තමයි. හැබැයි ඕගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕන some search engines are portals, some search engines are just search engines. You need to distinguish between those. That is why I'm telling, right? But according to your book, all are search engines. Then DuckDuckGo. Is it a search engine or portal?
Search engine.
Search engine. Search engine. Now I think you can distinguish between the search engines and portals, right? Now you can find what are the portals, what are the search engines. But according to your book, don't worry. According to your book, all are search engines. Right? According to your syllabus, all these are search engines. But here we found some MSN is basically a portal. Yahoo is a portal. Ask is a portal. About.com is another one. So it wouldn't show that. About.com. That is another one. You can see. Oh, is it not there? It's directing, right? About.com. It is directing. Right? It seems that is no more. Right? It's no more. That is why I said it's always updating. It's your duty to search. And now in your book, about.com is there, but it is missing now. It's not there now. According to your syllabus, about.com is there. But according to the practical example, about.com is missing. Right. Okay. So this is what you have learned. So what are the search engines? What are the portals? Then I need to do something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search. Actually, if you know, so one thing that I couldn't mention, if you know the address of a website, then you can type it in the address bar. This is called address bar. මේ උඩ තියෙන address bar. ඔයගොල්ලෝ website එකක හරියටම address එක දන්නවනම් ඒක type කරන්න පුළුවන්. For example, let's say www.nie.lk. You can type it. Right. අපි බලමු ඔයාලා කොහොමද කරන්න කියලා මේක. So can one of you share the screen quickly? Can one of you guys share the screen? Okay, Harisa. Harisa, please go to, still Harisa's screen is loading. Okay, can you go to your web browser? Google Chrome is your web browser. Identify these things perfectly, right? So what is search engine? What is web browser? We have already distinguished that. Okay, Google Chrome is Harisa's web browser. Harisa, can you go to donates.com, doenets.lk, sorry, doenets.lk, 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 doenets, doenets.
1 second, sir. DOENETS.
.lk. .lk. Okay, what Harisa has done, please enter, press enter.
Okay, sir. Done.
DOENETS.lk. It seems it takes some time, but this should show you Department of Examination website. Right, it is taking some time. Doesn't matter. Take another tab. Maybe I don't know whether your package is over, but just try. Just give
No,
it a try.
sir. My laptop is a little slow, so I don't know.
Try for nie.lk. www.nie.lk. www.nie.lk. This is National Institute of Education. It seems the slowness is there in your internet, right?
Yes, sir. There is something.
Right. Maybe Zoom package is working, the other packages are slow. Okay, can anybody else share the screen? Yes, you can use tablet, that doesn't matter.
Sir, the Edmodo is shutting down in 20 seconds.
Yeah, Edmodo is shutting down in 22, but doesn't matter. We have migrated everything to jits.lk. So
Okay.
everything will be arranged to jits, right? Because they are shutting down.
Sir,
Okay, can you type doenets.lk? DOENETS.lk. DOENETS.lk. This is Moan, right? LK. Hari. So when you know the address, you can type that in the address bar. Hari. Address එක දන්නකොට අපි අර යට තියෙන search එකේ search කරන්නේ නැහැ. That is what I wanted to highlight. Sometimes some students are searching in the search box. That is wrong. Because when you know the address, you can, so in your tab also you can share, in your mobile phone screen also you can share, right? Doesn't matter. Tab එකක් තියෙනවා නම් ඒක share කරන්න පුළුවන්. Mobile phone screen එකක් share කරන්න පුළුවන්. Doesn't matter, right? Okay, because somebody was asking that question, that is what I say. Okay, let's say මෙන්න මේ වැඩේ ගොඩක් අය කරනවා. So when I asked you to go to google.com, ඔයගොල්ලෝ මොකද දන්නවද කරන්නේ? ඔයගොල්ලෝ මෙතන type කරනවා. You are typing here google.com. That is unnecessary. Because why do you search google.com? That is not necessary because you know the address. When you know the address, you can type it here, Google, GLE, and even you can press Control and Enter. That will autocomplete. Control Enter will autocomplete your address. Let's say facebook.com, Facebook. Just type, then Control Enter. Control Enter will autocomplete your address and navigate to facebook.com. So let's say it is yahoo.com, Yahoo, just type the name, Control Enter. Control key and Enter key. That will simply navigate, because when you type the address, you will be navigated to the particular location. Okay? Hari. එතකොට ඔයාලව ඒ විදිහට navigate වෙනවා if you know the address. But LK එකට යන්නේ නැහැ එහෙම. So let's say NIE and NIE කියලා type කරලා control enter ගැහුවොත් යන්නේ නැහැ, because NIE is not .com, no. Control enter will go to nie.com, but that is not National Institute of Education, right? That is something else. So there is something else. Okay, let's write down that. Right. If you know the URL, please write down this. If you know the URL, the other part of the note is already given to you.
Sis, can you scroll up to take a screenshot?
Yes, you can use in mobile too. You can use in tab too. You need to write down this one. Okay.
Done, sir.
Okay. If you know the URL means uniform resource. I'll explain this, right? Don't worry, I'll explain this. Locator of a resource. You may directly type it in the address bar of the browser. URL එක දන්නවා නම්, if you know the URL, let's say you know the URL හරියටම path එක දන්නවා නම්, let's say www.combankdigital.com. If you know the URL, you can type it in the address bar. Address bar කියන්නේ මෙන්න මෙතන උඩ. Right? You can directly type it in the address bar of the browser. If you don't know the URL, you need to visit a search engine like Google and type information in the search box to find the URL. Okay, I'll give you an activity. So can you find the URL of, can you find the URL of Computer Crime Act? Computer Crime Act, a question. Find the URL of Computer Crime Act 2007 in Sri Lanka.
So can you send it to chat?
You can see it, right? I'm not going to make it easy because you need to develop your typing skills too. Find the info URL. So why are you asking to send it to the chat? To copy paste?
It seems small.
Text is small. Can you see it now?
Now okay.
Okay, there are solutions. Find the URL of Computer Prime Act 2007 in Sri Lanka. So you can send it to the chat. You can send it to the chat. Chat. Just send it to the chat, please. Okay, one has sent, good. Others are still searching, it seems. One has already sent, that is good. So let's see whether it's correct. Okay, 2 has sent, 3 has sent. Right, good. Others, let's see. How to find Computer Crime Act 2007. So you can just search, go to Google, because you don't know the location. Then go to Google or Yahoo or MSN or Bing. MSN, Bing, Yahoo, Google. So you can go to any of these sites and search. Okay, then you can find, right, this is Computer Prime Act. Okay, I need the URL. Yeah, this is PDF. You can get that URL. Let's click on that. And yes, this is the URL. How many of you found this? This is the URL of Computer Crime Act Sri Lanka. Is there anyone else? Yes, Rehansa found, only found. All right, okay, Harissa. And Rehansa has found, yes. Dimantha, final URL එකට ගිහිල්ලා නැහැ පුතේ. ඔය search එකේ තමයි search එකෙන් අපිට තමයි දාලා තියෙන්නේ. PDF එකට එනකම් එන්න ඕන. Resource එක ගන්න ඕනනේ පුතේ. You need to get the exact resource. So exact resource is this. This is where the exact resource is there. Or you can find some. තව තියෙනවා. තව මම පෙන්නන්න තවත් කාට හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. File type PDF. Okay, this is also okay. You can say Sri Lanka, right? Is there anything? I think the better one is this, right? So that is in the ICTA page. ICTA page. ICTA page. Okay, I'll show you another thing, right? I'll show you another thing. Going to show you something. Right. So this is a video in my channel. This is a video in my channel, right? So that is there in, so hackers and hacking. Hackers and hacking. This is a video in my channel. I need you to Google and find the URL of this. Search in Google and show me the result. So see this, right? Mama දැන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට දෙනවා chance එකක් share කරන්න. So what is the title of video?
Hackers and hacking.
Hackers and hacking. So then there is a singular URL and all. And you can see, like what you need to do is you have to find this URL and send it to me, right? So let's see how we are going to find this, right? So who can share this? Who can share the screen? Okay, Rehansa is sharing the screen. Let's see how she's going to find. Hackers and hacking. Hackers and hacking කියලා දෙන්න Rehansa. Hackers and hacking. Hackers and hacking. Then එහෙම හොයන්න බෑ. ඒතකොට මගේ විතරක් නෙවෙයි ගොඩක් අයගේ වෙනවා. So you have to find my video. So what are the other things that you can search by my name? Just good. There are a lot of other teachers also. Then that is also not my one. You have to type my full name, I think. Dasun Nilanjana. Okay. Oh, right. Is this the one? You are getting this. You are getting the community post. Ah, right, yes. Anyway, anyhow, you found that. Right, good. Then what? Yes, you have to copy the video URL. That's correct. Exactly. Good. Right? So likewise, if you see something, you can search it. So that is why the search engines are there. Are these search engines giving same results? Yes, most of you guys found. Very good. Right? When you see something, then link now you know how to find that. Right? When you see something in the screen, you always ask, can you send me the link? Don't ask like that, because you are IT students. You are not other students. Then you should be able to find that. Whatever you saw in the screen, you should be able to find that in Google or some other. Okay. So let's see. So when I'm searching a result, okay, sometimes when you are writing into the papers, okay, so you write the answers like this. What is web browser? Let's say my exam question is something like this. Exam question, what is web browser? Then you can see the answer, right? A web browser is application software accessing the World Wide Web website. Then what you do? You copy this. What you do? You copy this and paste this in the Edmodo. Answers paste. Right? Answers word paste. You think that I don't know, so you have written the answer, but that is not writing answers. That is just copying and pasting. When you write answer like this, what I can do? Then I can just copy this again. Let's copy a part of this. Copy a part of this. Then go to the Google or web browser, so search engine. Then type this within quotation. Why you type within quotation?
So we had
To find the source where the answer is from.
Yes, you have to, when you put it inside the quotation, it will search the exact same sentence without missing any word. Right? Exact same thing without missing any word. Then the internet will give that result. Here, a web browser is an application software for accessing AHA. Then I know that you have copied. Right? Here, a web browser is an application software access. Then I know that you have copied from the internet. Because this exactly same wording is there in the internet means you can't write like that, no? Your answer should not be identical to the search result. When your answer is identical to the search results, what I do? I will reduce your marks. Right? So don't do that. In කවදාත් exam එකේදී මේ වගේ වැඩ කරන්න එපා පුතේ. Don't do that in the examinations. That is basically bad thing. Right? Don't copy and paste, but if you can understand this writing, some are tricky, right? Some are very tricky. Some know new methods of copying. I'll show that as well. What is the new method of copying? You go to Google. Right? Then after going to the Google, you search like Google Translate English to Sinhala. These are much intelligent people, right? But still, I can find who has done that. Then what you'll do? Then you will type the answer here. Sorry. You type the answer here. පුතේ mic එක mute කරමු. ඔයාගේ sound එකක් එනවා ඉමායා. හරි. හරි. Then you will type the answer. Google Translate English to Sinhala. Then what you'll do? දැන් answer එක copy කරාම අහු වෙනවනේ. අහු වෙන හින්දා මොකද කරන්නේ? දැන් හොර වැඩක් කරනවා. මොකක්ද දන්නවද හොර වැඩේ? You will, without directly copying the answer, you will copy this from the internet. Server කියලා තිබ්බේ. හරි කමන්න. You will copy this from internet. Then you will go and type it here. Server. Type it here. Then what you'll get? You will get the Sinhala wording. After that, you will copy the Sinhala one. Then you search the other way. Then English to Sinhala ne බැලුවේ. ඊට පස්සේ මේක මාරු කරනවා. Sinhala to English. Right? Then you type it here. Right? Sometimes you convert this to some other language. English to, let's say, Arabic. Then you copy the Arabic version. Then you type Arabic to English. This is what the smart people are doing. Arabic to English. Then paste the Arabic one. The copied Arabic one you are pasting here. Then you will get this. Right? Anyway, sometimes these words will not change, but then you copy and paste the answer there. Sometimes you will get this with new words. අර පරණ වචන නැතුව වෙන වචන වලින් එනවා දැන්. Then you copy that and paste it there. So that is another tricky way of copying. But still it can be discovered. හරි දැන් ඒත් හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. Do small change. Maybe the Sinhala wording you can do small change no. මේකේ පොඩ්ඩක් වෙනස් කරන වෙබ් බ්‍රවුසර් එකක් යනවා ලෝක ව්‍යාප්ත වෙබ් දේශීය වෙබ් අඩවියකට නැත්තම් මේක අයින් කරලා මේක විතරක් අයින් කරලා මෙන්න මේ කැලේ විතරක් අයින් කරලා දාන්න. එතකොට කැලේ අඩු වෙනවනේ. වෙබ් අඩවියකට ප්‍රවේශ වීම සඳහා මුදුකාංගය කියන්නේ මොකක් කරේ ලියලා. So you will use English here. So then English is a tricky way of copying, but still it can be discovered, right? Don't copy like that. In the hema copy කරන්නත් එපා. Anyway, so let me tell that when you write within quotation, okay, so if I write my name Dasun Nilanjana, so see what will come. Dasun Nilanjana. So you can see it will first list my YouTube channel. The second is you can see the TV interview with Dherana. The third thing, grade 6, grade 11 ICT and some videos. And images, you can see you are getting some images including images of some actresses. The reason is I'm doing photography. So you can see the photo shoots by photographer Dasun Nilanjana. The thing is because I'm doing photography. Then some music also, music.lk, Hiru FM music downloads. You can see some songs by me. That is because I'm doing music as well. Right? Likewise, you can find different information about me. 12,500 results. 12,500 results. If I quote type my name inside the quotation dala hoyam balan. Then you can see it is only 6,000 results. What is the reason? Earlier there was 12,000 results, but quotation dala search karam 6,000 results. What's the reason?
Because when you type your name inside the quotation, you get the exact same results that you're expecting.
Not exact same name actually. If it mention exact same name after Dasun, Nilanjana is there. Otherwise, if I remove the quotation, it will even search Dasun Chanaka. That can happen because Dasun is anyway there. No? So it can even search Dasun Chanaka. The reason is I have not quoted. So if I quote this, it will only search Dasun Nilanjana, two words together. Word dekama එකවර බලන්න. හැබැයි නිකම්ම Dasun Nilanjana කියලා search කරොත් Dasun විතරක් තියෙන ඒවත් එන්න පුළුවන්. Right? If I move to the like fifth, okay, you can see here Nilanjana Sikdar. This is not me. Nilanjana Sikdar. Pure TV Nilanjana something. This is not me. Then Nilanjana Dasgupta. Nilanjana Dasgupta. He's a professor. I'm not him. Can you understand? It is not me. Right? It will show other results also. And Dr. Nilanjana. And okay, some are there. Right? But if I code this, you will only get, if you code this, you will only get Dasun, Nilanjana together. You will not get the other things. Here again, you will get Dasun, Nilanjana together. That is why, that's the reason why you are getting these results, less results. Understood? Okay, searching with quotations. Please understand, searching with quotation will search the exact same term. Let's search in the other search engines. I'm searching in the Bing. Bing එකේ search කරාම බලන්න වැඩිපුර එන්නේ මොනවාද? වැඩිපුර එන්නේ මේවා. model photography කරපු ඒවා. ඒක තමයි Bing එකේ වැඩිපුර එන්නේ. අපි search කරාම බලන්න මොකේද මේ මොකද්ද? Yahoo. Searching in Yahoo. Yahoo එකේ search කරාම දෙන්නේ YouTube videos වැඩිපුර. It will give more YouTube videos. Let's search in DuckDuckGo. That is give me a channel එකක් වෙනවා. එතකොට ඊළඟ photography results එන්නේ. Right. Let's search answers. Answers එකේ හොයලා වැඩක් නැහැ. Question එකක් නෙවෙයි. Dasun Nilanjana is not a question, so no need to search there. So then you can search in where else? Bing හෙව්වා නේද? Ask.com. That is also to ask questions. Right? You can search in the different search engines and see whether it gives the same result or different results. So what is the best search engine according to you?
Google Chrome.
Why? It is faster.
It is fast and easy.
Easy, yes, faster and easy. The google.com. And Google has more search options, right? You can search different websites, images, you can search videos, you can search about news, you can search, and you can search maps, right? And you can search many more other things, right? You can search different things. Here more, under more, you can search books, finance, right? Okay, I will give you task. I need you to find the recently uploaded videos from Dasun. Can you find? Another question.
So I have a connection issue, so I won't.
Right, doesn't matter, right? If you know the query, that is okay. Find recently uploaded videos from Dasun Nilanjana or by Dasun Nilanjana to YouTube. How can you find that? Recently uploaded videos by Dasun Nilanjana to YouTube. Can you tell me? You have to search Dasun Nilanjana, then go to, yes, then go to
YouTube. Videos.
videos. Then how to search for this? Is very old video. 2011 I have uploaded this. How to find the most recent one?
Go to the search box and search.
No, you have to go to the tools. Tools you have to access that tools. Then when you access tools, a new menu appears. Can you see? Tools, a new menu appears. Then
Sir, we have to select anytime.
Anytime, then change it to
Past week.
Yeah, you can change it to past hour if you want to see past hour. Nothing was uploaded. Then if you want to see past 24 hours, then you can find if something is uploaded 24 hours before. Then you can find if not, search past week, then you can find the uploaded videos from the past week. You're always complaining that the links are missing, but you have a way of finding them, right? If you want, and you can find the videos like this. Understood? Right? How? Go to the videos, type Dasun Nilanjana. From the tools, change any time to past hour, past 24 hours, or past week. Then you can find the recent videos. Understood? Okay.
Yes.
So I'll write it here. Search Dasun Nilanjana in Google. Go to videos. Then click on tools. Change any time to past hour, past 24 hours, or past week. Then you can find the recent videos uploaded. If nothing is there, you have to change the past month. Change it to past month. Okay, please write down there. Right, one more thing that I need to mention. You know what is URL? Now, URL is the location. In front of the URL, you can see this part. This is called the domain name. So let's write down about that also. What is a domain name? Domain name is a unique name given in World Wide Web, in internet, to identify a service providing entity. Example, you can say www.google.com. It's a domain name. www.facebook.com is a domain name. www.nie.lk is a domain name. Top level domains. These top level domains are having meaning. Top level domain means this part, .com, .info. Those are called top level domains. I'm a little bit faster because the time is running out. So these are called the top level domain. So please write down this section. This is not there in your note. This is additional thing, right? This is for your knowledge. .com means commercial, something commercial. .info means information, right? .network, .organization, .ac for academic, mil for military, gov for government, and there are country-specific names too. Actually, .lk, it is for Sri Lanka. .ca for Canada. .nz for New Zealand. Likewise, country-wise domain names are also there. Okay, please write down that part very quickly. With this, actually, we can conclude for today. Now we have just learned about this. First of all, we just learn about the search engine and browser. Then we search some information. Actually, we need to learn a lot. Actually, if you are new to the class, this is very important lesson. Actually, you join in the perfect time because this is very, very important lesson. And so maybe if you have friends to join, so let them know this is the perfect time to join, because after this class, we will be doing these things again from the beginning. As we are about to cover the revision, we will do the lessons from the beginning. But so that depend on the date that we are going to finish. So maybe we need few weeks, 3 weeks to finish this up, and after that we can start doing this from the beginning. And after that we will be shifting to the new grade. That is the plan. Okay, then good night. See you all next week.
Good night, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Okay.